because me happening there of a different route. Say football there. I say
very difficult.
And you no na dream say all those say I'm very good and I can play and I didn't get the support. So why don't I do the side hustle just to help push my brother or support my brother? You understand?
Okay, into Uniano opt out of football mainly as a career to find something else they are supporting me in your football career.
Football career. And I had a penalty, like
you won a penalty.
Yeah, I won a penalty in the 18-yard box and I had to play the penalty. But looking at how
you had to play, say it was a directive from the coaches.
It wasn't directive. Trials. Me na ma cause penalty no.
Into what be mobile trials what be winning penalty one abebo.
Trials ni why we cause why we be winning penalty one abebo ade because trials no
free kicker one abebo.
Obia it's like
as an opportunity
no. Minim dem na ebo no. Ya be share one affix here in the team say embo. Inti minim say we a good penalty taker now we a good free kick taker no. You know, be also all those say we are playing as a team, but we be a boy man.
Yes, individual.
Say you be fan, near be fan. Until me winning penalty, no, and I went for the ball, and I'm the one too. Lucky enough, keeper na this year no, or him keeper me ni training.
Oh, unim ni dada.
No, lusu ni me dada. Ti me fa ball me to show me man on straight or catch me say boy. We do beji midi. And I'm say it me so na be say me man mu say like bibi wo it me the ball ne to no. Keeper me the to no or baby a ball ne nam no. Enye me to ne twene e kra but I wanted to play paneka. And me nya ground ni enti me flip a ball no. It went over the post.
Into one shot.
Man shot.
The thing chance one shot. Okay.
Into man shot no. And I'm into me no sana scout in suji cho ene
or show
me into your ball match new year no yes select players no or select 2 players and I think of free 2 players or from you no frame me by or frame man no dey be na players ni eni no come enim say as a footballer me bobo
scout in Ghana
can say as a footballer or a Ghanaian bar or ti angry
into if you hungry
in by. You know, as a footballer, my bobo be fine. I don't know, say a penalty me here then. But Serena me three and keke no. I then obi wait so because me serious. Born and me born meaning boba I go na me there then. Me did. Meaning I'm going injury be a man for serious.
Until later be
affecting me, so I have to sit back and just recover before I continue with my football career. I know that man me dey joining. Because you say and me plan me TV na say me treat me why don't I also back up myself up with education you get it because me I listen to most of the advice although as a footballer no me fan say me tiri me say fan mama they will say me nya bibi back me one
unim say born there
be fa but you have to get skills because even looking at players need be more professional leagues than that and some of them had something they were doing
a lot of them
like Gabriel Jesus say no ultimately say no a painter na a farmer no.
A new day to welcome you to another fantastic edition of the Gazio podcast here in the German studios. Your favorite hub of all sporting related content. You can subscribe to our channel on YouTube as German Sports and on TikTok we are there as German Studios. You subscribe, you like, and you leave a comment on all of our content. My name is Francis Ejari and I'm your host for today. We have a very interesting figure to have a conversation with, a current and very tough footballer who is still looking for ways to get his football to the highest level. He's here to have a chit chat with us, and then we'll get to know more details of how his career as a footballer started and where he is heading towards. Manuel, Charlie, everything cool. Charlie, my frost, they do me go back.
And yes, I will say busy na in training. Sometimes me go training banana or brave muka crying. I will say minya time and rest. As a footballer, there what you need is enough rest off the field.
How many times did you train in a day?
I train 3 times in a day.
Every day you training season?
3 times in a day. Anopa. In a VI, we are not that intense training, but normal stretching, normal physical exercises at home, normal
Okay,
touches
you
with
do
the
for that
ball.
one,
This mountain behind my mom's house.
If I not.
Oh, me mom feel was Santa Maria into mostly
Okay,
I'm at my
so
mom's
hills
side.
were on.
Or hills were into me prefer say me stay or more.
Sick of the training.
Sick of the training.
You know, born obey around 4 p.m.
Oh, me born the bay around 6:30 to 8.
You make 6:30. Okay, so that time now.
Yeah.
You are not bad down.
You are not bad down. Kaka any sumu so aba. Yeah, na me pese me training abra. Kofo be any woman so sa. Oh, mostly you know Ghanaians and our culture and how people think and how people.
Like common driving pan.
Like when say Ghanaians, most of the Ghanaians, their mentality, me can say. Like Abia Papa. Yeah, it's some way you get it. That's how it is.
It's like saying I born a start here. We are fan kasa.
Oh, me Accra born.
Accra infan.
Oh, you Accra colleague on here.
Yeah. Okay. It's a honeymoon out na ye.
Oh, that man tina colleague on ni me tina Bubuash. North Condition Bubuash. Yeah.
And I movie ba
Bubuash. Yeah, North Condition. Oh, at the age of I think 4 to 5 years.
Okay. And I bet na Bubuash.
And I bet na Bubuash.
For how many years?
Oh, Martina Bubuashi for almost like I think 10 years, yeah.
Okay, it's on a school.
On me call me primary school name GHS. Oh, me call Graceland.
Okay, and now we GHS one.
Yeah, me GHS one man sa me move about me mother side. Santa Maria on.
It's one of the courts near.
Yeah, I'm the joining Golden Touch College.
And I bet throw
nice one.
It's the when started ball.
Oh, me started ball there na misa. Because now me happen, a great footballer. Me happen Bema. Only ball papa. Ono the style of player ko say Mohamed Kudus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. His ball handling is very, very serious. You understand? Once a football on we use him. You get it? Yeah. And I bear a football name also, a handful.
Augustine Ahemfo.
Yeah, we know Augustine Ahemfo. Okay. So I bear a football name also.
A deliberate action to name you after Ahemfo and I say a family name.
That one it's on my dad. I just
but your friend Ahemfo.
My friend Ahemfo. Your friend Afo. I hold the Afo surname. And also a football name.
Into what Afo now what Ahemfo.
Yeah. So I bear 2 football names. Yeah.
Nice one. It's na ose mo say mo fam football family.
Oh, yeah, busi mu die obi pebo papa. That's my father's side. Oh, me busi mu nkofo me papa say no bobo.
You footballer.
No footballer. Yeah, but any that professional band. Yeah, I'm going through that stage because now auto engineer so what I say. I'll combine it too no. And I me won for the bobo. No one for bobo Georgiafo.
Oh, what for Georgiafo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No find Georgia for we.
Papa nia.
Any papa nia. Yeah.
And obra opinion so bobo.
Oh, me bra opinion bo onimo bo papa. On your friend is skillful no. Oko bubuasia. Your friend Mayili. Oko awusia. Your friend is skillful.
Me the skillful I mean me about copy. Ado skillful.
And the way.
Honestly, skillful.
Oh no, serious skillful.
But that's bobo.
Oh, see they born in there. On say. Yebusi no do me father side name ball but they are not really supporting the football
as a career
no meaning say that then education type you have to go to school in this man and because of some papa we anything one say they need that support to like go further you get it
football career
to the career account you get it and I say the fulfro I can football no but football need dey say oboji ni now the need be na park na so omo me train you omo somewhere top notch footballers no what the need be na park so I be think say obi o train you so train you.
I love to see the performance of your brother. What dey me hu ball border but who brother na nka me hu ne ball dey all come for no.
Oh onimbo
there's onimbo ne boss.
Oh me brother. Yeah. Who say obi ani style of playing you get it. You know more of a attacking midfielder. And now central. I'm a central defensive midfielder also. A defender as in the right back position. Position, yeah. Okay. But because of football there, you have to like go according to your instruction of the coach and the tactics of the coach, and you have to adapt in different style. just to fit in everything because team bia could be any baby a coach or shower or be please who be a positions so if you're a footballer and you listen to the advice of your coach and your technical directors, I think you go far.
As a footballer now need tactical intelligence, it will be very difficult for you to move higher.
You understand?
Because we move you from it's a hard to folk to Alali, Alali or different tactics.
You understand?
There's a won't me adapt easier.
And Obeko no one sign there.
Obeko team
no answer. Obesa back because you're not going to get playing time and stuff. And depending on how you are going to be at the bench, it drew some kind of season. They will offload you as a player.
Yeah, because
you don't add any value to the team. You if you're near you be on sure you get it. Yeah.
It also started Bobo.
Yeah.
Inti Obo Honoma na the VHS.
The VHS.
Obo coast team.
Oh. Me coast team I'm a boy, Your friend next generation. And no let be your question.
Next generation.
Yeah.
No let be your question.
No let be your question. On I'm starting then I'm Inti you fixing me name penny for no like me start me born next generation. I think I was like 10 or so. Inti you fixing me under 15 for under 17 for.
Because now we are too tough, we are too intelligent, and I say now
me aggressive. I'm aggressive.
Me
near dim, papa. And I have a remarkable goal scoring ability. And also when it comes to defending and attacking, me will be a me pay defeat. Me bobo.
Also winning match
Sana me anything.
So that is the mentality.
You get it. Until we a player now with this mentality are always like anyone because of the kind of mentality you have and the kind of eagerness you want to win the match, Into the kind of play you play will make people's eyes be on you. You get it? You understand? Yeah. So that was it. And our next generation, we started now. You bought me as an attacking midfielder.
That is around 8-10.
8-10.
We offensive.
You to me bought me 9.
Oh, now you say.
You to me bought me 9. So from there, I was moved to the right wing.
As a
number 7. Yeah, I was moved to the right wing. So your born next generation kaka. And I think I had a small knee injury. Yeah, my me relaxed.
That was a young age.
Oh, that was a young age. Oh, now more I think 11, 12 there. And then I'm just Obina said that me and to me, sir.
And I'm
oh, training.
Oh, training game.
Training.
Wow.
Most of training section are very aggressive because on a picky players are member for match. What I think you will be a coach and so not aggressive players. Into you will be a winning or fix it. Into all those say you training here just among us, but now you see the aggressiveness. You win me and one. And I win me and so beat me at the April.
Be proud.
Win me and one because we be a more aggressive. Defend and on train my own be fan just like that and go. Because on those who was protecting the post, you understand?
Into injury, team in NFL.
Oh, for Ghana, yeah. For Ghana, yeah, because of lack of financial support in our academic teams and in our young teams. So your parents have to support you. In our young parents, some say you're born.
But because of those injuries, one, two setbacks, and your parents, no person.
You get it. That's it.
Because of far injury now, a burden to
parents. Because one thing is a team is although they call right medical care and a babysat. So that's when your parents have to come in.
It's an injury out na fee.
Oh, injury my meeting I was home and they were working on my leg. My mom. On Nana or your most. My papa there now we busy time because also I know about so I have to come and stay with mom. So that I became great. Like me want to because me nya time and say bia me ye kaka na say kwa na makoji na fe so na bisa no me nya time
within that period born ujai kra.
Oh, within that period no born no me jai as a footballer don't me gas with jai ball
because of the injury.
So yeah, I wasn't involving myself into aggressive physical activities and stuff. You get it? But at least you have to be training normal just to gain your fitness. You understand? Yeah, that's how it is. From next generation, I think there was a coach that stays closer to my mom And also after me healing from the injury, I think say normal boys area new man organize some normal small post matches be 6-a-side match be. And I'll be sure no one say me good not offer 4 players. That was offer me mini happening na mechanism so I still for no. Yeah, no offer Madam Fuba Kubi. Emmanuel Fori.
Okay.
Yeah, Obi no san fa Madam Fuba Kubi so na kwisi. Ono so no a striker. It's offer you share Accra Angels mu.
Okay.
Na
No coaches.
No coaches at team at that period. Accra Angels. No boy in a fitness, in a training or my new skills so be a gym how to understand the game and how to go about with the game and all stuffs. So from Accra Angels, in a mini chance at the bar Antes. And also Obi na me free Accra Angels they me bar Antes.
Antes no ever.
Antes na ye training or Maranatha University.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Into no coach ni NMA wo fi Accra
Angels no Antes because on also every team name.
Onu free Accra Angels.
Yeah, onu free Accra Angels team name.
You get it. So fi na wo fi o.
Onu free wana menini ni ase menini ni o say ase Morino. Bibi
Obeko. Nice one.
But then no o free Accra Angels no na onya team empty. Obi I don't know his connections but I ended up at Antes Sporting Club. I here training at Maranatha University and Opibia.
No me coach team, no me division.
Oh, Antes na division team.
No more division.
Na division 3 team.
Okay. It's more 4 players now coaching the Moko Angels now. Munya na Moko Antes.
Dabi. Me pe na me copy Antes. Because me no happening there of a different route. Say football na dey. I say Mboabi and Bim.
Very difficult.
Until no na join say although say I'm very good and I can play and I didn't get the support. So why don't I do the side hustle just to help push my brother or support my brother? You understand?
Okay. Into Uniano opted out of football mainly as a career to find something else or be they are supporting me in your football career. Nice.
That was it. Timiko P Akantes no. Timiko P Antes ibinya. I think the team got a deal with Angry Team, the Future Stars.
Okay.
Into your more organized trials before Abilene Park and so main school park and so more organized trials or it was a 2 days trials into players from different sides Ebishemu or by a team nina onya as our connection. So our team had an impact, like he had a big deal with the football trials and everybody. You get into everybody, and I think no Munya say like I think a full first 11 players. Okay. Munya only 11 players, but so we had to compete in the trials. It's on training, but very intense and stuff. Oh, Antes. Could you believe say as a right back, we drew trials and as you know, my first position I was given was to play as a striker.
Okay, so mo call trials no yembi some say oye obo position yembi some question
yembi say you yeah throw din no na throw din ni bia na throw age.
Okay,
throw din na no throw age no throw bibia ufri. You get a team out here then obo currently in a position or their throw position no but nipa no where your team no they don't pick you as in maybe charity football stars are buying the whole of charity team no or move on one side and Grandezza team so on one side then you found one player one into more that
it's based on information no all throw din age or team or position or throw
me throw position
so you're right back.
Me right back.
Okay,
me right back and slash central defensive midfielder. Me throw no so can they drew one when I was fixed to play as a striker.
And how did you feel?
I felt okay because it's an opportunity. Opportunity in here to share na better now. So it's opportunity na better now.
So it is an opportunity to play in the trials and as an opportunity to play as a striker.
It's an opportunity to play in the trials and to show how good you are.
So how about the fact say this is the best position of you or best position ye na unim say bia oye right back on ball as an attacker that near the ukoshim they wouldn't get the best out of you.
But when say Matilda, what can I say? But as a footballer, the more you are playing on the field and the more you are into the game, you get to understand every rule. Even if you are not playing as that rule, you have to understand the rule. You get it? Because me a right backer and I'm a boy as a right wing backer. I play with my striker, I play with my midfielder, I play with my winger.
So you know how they play.
You understand? So I have to watch the movements of my striker. That will tell me to flip the ball to my striker. Or I have to watch the movement of my midfielder. Now when we say, oh, baby, I'm a midfielder, I have to take the pass to my midfielder. Make sure I ask my winger movement, and I have to know, say, my winger needs in the right position for me to do what? Move the ball to my winger. Into me as a right back, now I'm able as a right back now. I have studied the positions of my striker, my midfielder, and my wing back, and my winger. You get it? Because I play with them. It's a teamwork. Into the more I open, say, oh, the striker, or your movement, see. Into me, ball from the wings, now me overlapping, me crossing man, at the right position to score. Into Nini and as a footballer, they are all parking, so you study everything that goes on the park.
A individual, say you were taught in a team. Their coach and a better must say, this is what you should be able to do as a footballer. And as an individual, out your intelligence and it said, this is how I should be looking at football matches.
Yeah.
Individual, who's an individual?
Yeah, individual in the end, the individual, because in the Biana coach in the bed. Yeah, coach in the bed, me at 30%, 70% in region also. You get it? Because coach, fix you or boy, you man, or fix you to say, as a midfielder or boy, man, or better was you, information in it. You're going to see. But coach, imagine on can't say, Ujina Park and so she will like, my winning call around the field. She be a space war. She be a yes or born a beko. She be a also defending that coach, obe more tactics. I'm BBS also here on the field, but that can be also wide. But
one thing says, it is the responsibility or is the duty of the coach to teach the players. Because if I'm a player, now say coach fixing me in a certain position as a midfielder, I think the coach will be able to tell me, say, I have to be alert before somebody receive one. Mention my left, mention my right. I should anticipate the tackles of a player, how the players are going to. Don't you think, say? And I say,
stages in football.
Okay, stages. Wow.
Once as a footballer, I started from Kunst and academy, and now it drew a certain level. But who drew level B to say Division 3? You don't expect a coach to teach you the Kunst work.
But Division 3 is not the highest.
Division 3 is not the highest, but I'm just comparing from the Kunst Academy to Division 3 to Division 2, Division 1 to the Premier or the professional level. Because we do Division 3. And you have chance a coach bachelor say chest, pass, page out, like you learn it from the basic. You understand? It will do some kind of stage in football, and fans will do the Premier level. After the amount of tactics, you know how to stand on the field, how to play, how to move the ball, and how to position yourself. That can be a wide dream. The Usunya Okunso, no. And now, it will trim in a ABR. How once a football there, you always learn. You get it? Football is not like meaning pointy, media training. No, you always learn. You try to improve on your skills. You try to make sure you improve daily. That's how football is.
It's more called trials. They faced you as a number 9.
They faced me as a number 9. So I was like, wow, number 9. I'll do my best because this is a chance. So yesterday, the whistle was blown and we started the game. I was playing as a striker. My movements and everything, how I received the ball, my ball control and everything was good to the scouts. And I had a penalty. Like
you won a penalty?
Yeah, I won a penalty in the 18-yard box and I had to play the penalty. But looking at how
you had to play, say, it was a directive from the coaches.
It wasn't directive. Trials. Me na ma cause penalty no.
Into what be mobile trials, what be winning penalty one albebo.
Trials ni what will be cause what will be winning penalty one albebo ade because trials no
free kicker one albebo.
Ubia is like
as an opportunity no.
Minim dem na ebo no. Ya be share one affix here in the team say embo. Into minim say we a good penalty taker now we a good free kick taker no. You know, be also all those say we are playing as a team, we be a boy man.
Yes, individual.
Say you be fan. Until me winning penalty, and I went for the ball, and I'm the one too. Lucky enough, keeper na this year no. Or him keeper me ni training.
Oh, unim ni dada.
Minim ni dada. E no lusu ni me dada. Ti me fa ball ni to show me man no sre lo ka tell me say oh boa. Me do beji me di. And I'm say sa it me so na be say me man ni say like bibi wo it me the ball ni to no. Keeper no me dey to on or free baby a ball ni nam no. Enye me to ne twene e kra but I wanted to play Paneka. Ina me nya ground ni enti me flip a ball no. It went over the post.
Into one shit.
Man say
the thing take chance one shit. Okay.
Into man say no ina me sere. Into me sere no sa na scout nso je cho ye ne. O hwe me. Into ye ball ye match ni wie no. Yes select players no. Or select 2 players and I think of afraid 2 players. Or from mu ye no frame me buy. Or frame man no din be jina players ni ni and no come in him say as a footballer me bobo
scouts in Ghana
can say as a footballer or a Ghanaian bar or ti angry
into if you hungry
in buy okay you know as a footballer my bobo bibia fine I then am say penalty me here then me three but Serena me three any keke no I then obi we cho because me serious born am me born me nim boba go na me there me did but we a trials opportunity to be pay nti say Nyankopon ache me sa talent ni say metumi aboa ewia even me say penalty ni I should show a face say num I am ya so that I'll do what I'll back up na Mr. I kill the team spirit also you get it but for me Serena Mr. and you say bia Mr. just because I made the same miss penalty but I was out of hunger no ene ma me dey say me so na me temi bufu a sometimes me miss it. Sana and after that, day one I was picked. Yeah, family. And we have to come for the next day. That was the last day for the trials. And I quite remember that day, and also me buy, one bomb me will rise back, or some bomb me on strike na bium. And that day no bomb me on strike, I remember the advisor he gave to me, so I was pressing for the ball, I was tackling, I was moving to space, taking ball, I was shooting, I was giving passes and stuff. Ti e ball ni wie no, no frame me by. Obi jina me no catch obi as obi ambu si mami. Me no mbu si mami no ka say, won say na me serious no. My ball pan, but me style of playing in yakwa said then. So I rest into me then. Me keeping it up.
Okay, so that is what he told you.
That was what he told me. Obi no picking me, throw me. You get it? Into one throw me one for me as a right back or for me as a striker, but me were my natural position right back. But once you want the chance, see any chance only I go do come say oh me right back no.
So now the motive of the trials they say you be picky players and then carry you outside and I said then
sana okay sana but it was in a way say all those say we free angry abano. The players now picky players no the oma joining
on any team.
That be why you was in the academy team in Ghana. Now one nature omo na afido ede we you omo ko 1-1 obe picky akọ 1-1.
Okay.
Until after your ball trials ni year ina Ghana ni person nkuminya ni corruption ni ade way in them almost say players in a chance.
How?
I say drew no, I don't really know the actual matter that happened, but you say Mbappe movie ahead. Abatim nim.
Until one end.
Until one like as a ubia a party like penifo no more organize trials now that now say ubia atinim. You get it? But during trials, I overstretched me as I'm going to injury, be a man finding serious.
Until later be
affecting me, so I have to sit back and just recover before I continue with my football career. I know that man made joining because you say, I'm me plan me TV. Now say me treat me. Why don't I also back up myself up with education? You get it? Because me, I listen to most of the advice. Although as a footballer, no, I mean, fan show me 3 months and fan mommy. They will say me na bibi back me one.
Unim say born the
befa. But there you have to get skills because even looking at players need be more professional leagues now that and some of them had something they were doing.
A lot of them.
Like Gabriel Jesus say, a painter and a farmer and only that. So I decided to add education to my football career. That was when I enrolled myself with GTs.
Golden Touch College.
Yeah.
Albertry exams.
Then I'm minimum club or tournament.
Yes, I think say your Bobo.
Baku
Academy.
In a Baku Asifusu. Yeah. Ninya say.
Oh, I saw
you. Boy, like you know my play and stuff.
Really
Yeah. So that's how it is. So after the growing injury, your cultural exams, by BB and I saw that like my recover.
Oh, so during the time of the examination, now injury.
Now injury.
Oh, really?
But you say,
but it wasn't too obvious.
Who notice it? You get it because who steady here now? Me some kind of tackles be in a me share some kind of aggressiveness.
Maybe na me catch a guy back be say, born na ene Manuel born. I say ne, I my sister me so. I say ne why reserved. I say really na me catch me colleague back. I say me sure say born no. And I say Bob me who ball 3 times because the boy who boss had than the answer we reserved time be.
And I even this tournament I played all the 2 matches. Yeah, yes. Ball first one with the students now. Yeah. And I man go fortunate from that. And Jonah, my best friend I'm a fan of Golden Touch. They're great. So great man, Caleb.
Yeah.
Or catch him say, "Born unimbo, your word now." Ubedi muska because on also our Adam Fubia Obobo blaster kwa friend Lawrence Ajekum.
Oh, na danfo na Ajekum.
Na danfo ne tight party say Lawrence.
Oh, Ajekum Bobo. Belgium
Circle Bruges. Yeah. Okache me say let me abobo na me ham win school near that but me focus on ball na be fa na ball mi nimbo. Ohun me ball ne ball keke na me ball enu kwa na Mambu nie because of injury near that then no say no catch him say na say so obi kwa we chire hu say metimi aya how much more me am person me me motivate me say metimi aya.
Before that Caleb car assembly show na you wanted to give up as a footballer?
No, I didn't want to give up, but I was just relaxed because of my injury. Okay. And although football deals with financial support right now in Ghana, and what motivated me to play was a man in our area, IFN K4, Kufo.
Okay.
One time, I think I was going to buy something at the station. Timeko na Mishian. Timishan na Misi K4. Onuko Usunya, Kufo, K4, Kumasi, or a businessman, Utupankoba. Okay. Whom you know, catch him and say, Kwasi, abla. Tu say, born and Kwasi, Unimborn and Buana. Oh, besides Unimborn and Buana. And I'm catching you say, okay, for. O friend me and me car boy assembly. That means only say me.
Unimborn boy, yeah.
And I will be say, I'm not saying to say I'm here then. And I'm so see I dey me new be here then. Also me more or boy me there. Then I'm boot from me check right there. I worn out. So I have to get a new pair of boots there. And no see you. Okay, next I dey me not deal with me fan brand now their own shame. So be to me abo me
no deal with a club.
Yeah, me not deal with a club and any agency deal and any tryout deals to travel outside and I be say I'm fan brand no shame. Okay. So be to me be there for no idea why. And I was a Ghana, so be timid and I no fan was obeying or wow. You can be respectful, you can be like you can be submissive to the person, but at the end, no. Now, I could be baby football. You get it because people don't really believe in the football supporting that match here or managing football players here in Ghana. People because they have mentality, they say players no money chance. Those stuff. So people don't really support. But I just want people to know that we have real people that look behind them where they started from. Oh, so this man saw me and he was like, sir, would they only do a fire then Fabra and mention and I'm catching so okay for mini boot am the ball class say you obi person manage one pa no be person boy one pa. Ni nyama bi obey be show say or person boy because mini boot and say Obuti ni saying, and I'm a calm mountain in chair. Me calm mountain in chair and say, Quasi Ochana briefly bejiska. Into me, go, me quay am go.
So the following the Oko,
me quay in a uncle, me quay papa. I went there, me quay me con no ken, the Pia Michiana, and say, Quasi, I 3 minutes and no.
I know my scan,
no man, scan or upper me 7, come go to boot, Timi koto boot nipa me ba se me be che no se makoto boot na me nko bobo na me be gate on find the aye bobo a
na okoye
na me koye timi koye na me dem mu ekose Grandezza academy team for me. They were also under future stars like trials near boy.
Oh, okay.
Now can scout like Penifone or organizing go for never.
Okay.
Ebumu after those disputes names and people near that.
And the Kotium Academy.
Almost into your frame. Like I had a chance to go there. They called me.
Yes, a newly formed academy.
Yeah.
How many years now?
Oh, I think it's getting to 1 year.
Oh, there's 1 year. 1 year.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I think they have the connection with the future stars team in Hungary, and they are doing very well.
So they can sell players.
They can sell players for their team. Yeah, but they are doing very well. So I joined them after I had the boots and stuff to train with them. So that's where I am right now, training and playing with them. And almost only professional clubs need to say as of Lion on this big Premier League clubs no. Or me from tournaments, one-on-one matches, friendly matches and stuff with their junior side,
division
under 20 and their
side.
division teams near that. Yeah. So that's what we do as Grandezza.
Right now. Experience been our so far joining the Grandezza Academy team?
Oh, so far joining the Grandezza Academy team, I've learned so much because the coaches also played like football, almost ex-football players. Yeah, that budget so the professional level. So they have the idea, they have the experience in football and stuff, which they are giving to us as young footballers. So we are adapting.
And based on the experiences you've had so far, Wabo fitting collaborating, the teams that Wabo, your trials are Wako, and then the number of players that we share. To you, do you think it is possible for you to get the opportunity to the next stage in football?
Yeah, I believe.
What makes you believe so?
You know, in our country here, if you should take like 1,000 players, 20 penny, it's a chance. It's a
okay.
But as a footballer, say 20, you can be part of that 20.
Well, and then I'll be a part of that 20 players. No? That is what I want to know.
That should be your intelligence. You have to motivate yourself. You have to psych your mind that you are a best player and you can be seen among the best players. Okay. So you train hard, you work hard. You don't relax and wait for opportunities because sometimes so relaxing opportunity, but answer an opportunity, but maybe you are not fit for that opportunity. So now and could be no about and also to me players are being. But if you are mentally strong and you are focused and you are always training very hard and you know where you want to take your career to,
so as we sit here, all your hopes lie on the team, academy team now was here.
Right now,
said they are going to get opportunity for you to travel.
Right now, what I'm seeking for is agency deals, and more sponsorship deals, and also more trials.
Sponsorships in the terms of you would want someone to manage you as a footballer, and then agency, they will get the avenues, opportunities for you, and then give you a team. That is only if you believe you're a good footballer.
Yes,
we'll get a team for you. Would they be movie from here to a different level?
A different level, because I want to get to the professional level. I want to get to the high level. Okay, you understand?
K4 now can want him. Do you consider him as your manager?
I consider K4 as my manager because Obi etimi to boot amount. Obi etimi yiska. Although boot mine or something. Boot and but no be an nisika ato boot amount. No be an a bit to amount. Even 20 CDs and a Ghana room say and that's why you do my be a man.
Yeah, very true.
And I do why you be a man. But K4 no me nyeshe manu.
Keke na obo.
Keke. You know say obe sponsor me.
But Okacha also person your manager.
Oh, Okacha himself person your manager. All do say you signing paperwork yet, you know, but Obuame because Uhumia ebia me friend and na me kasi o emunye comedy me obeyatum you get it but just say a busy type and stuff na me so me shut down enhanesa you get it but say me ya bibi na me konwa or the mommy you get it but I still need agency deals and stuff because who knows maybe I do be a banana and no one knows. Only God knows the future. But if someone is willing to manage me as well, I'm open. You understand?
So someone watching you feels okay. This is the kind of players I would want to manage.
Yeah.
He's coming all out. He wants to reach out to you to manage you as a footballer. You're open.
I'm open, but he has to know that we will be like there. What's me muso person Inti my fan is me papa because right now I have know that I've lost my dad. So my father for say me papa, me manager me bibia. Into banner person manage me. You talk to K4.
And then wherever they will take it from now. Wait, the same age in that same.
Oh, me 17 years.
17 years as a footballer. So it means you have a lot of years ahead of you.
My boy rough.
You're injury prone to injury.
Oh no,
you don't get.
Me very fit.
So currently you're fit.
Me very very fit.
Training with team no.
Grandezza, very fit.
Very fit.
Very fit.
See, I know. Maybe some question we've had a lot of footballers. Can say, before you would make it to the highest level, and as ex-footballers, they added they should be strong spiritually. Obi how I say. Me quite sorry. So I was very serious with my church. Now I'm a spiritual father. Obi will say, Madam for the make baby, you went to seek help from a priest or from whoever. What is your belief in spiritual issues relating to football?
Jesus.
What has Jesus done?
I only have Jesus. And football, it deals with physicality and spirituality as well. Obiani BPA or call for the spirituality. Embarkment or empowerment and stuff, you understand? But for me, mine is Jesus.
Sorry.
Oh, me call citizens of Christ ministry or that
Sunday.
Oh, me call sorry Sunday.
Last Sunday, sorry.
Oh, me call you.
Okay, so you believe your belief spiritually is Christianity.
Yeah, Christianity.
You believe in Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I believe in Jesus Christ.
He's going to help you with the football career. That is if the opportunity comes.
Yeah, he's going to give me the grace and the favor.
Now you get opportunity to join a team. That team, they don't do Christianity. They have their own ways in terms of doing some spiritual issues.
I don't discriminate. Almost no. Me enkwaje no. Obia eye ne nkwaje wo adwuma. Nti wo so besom bosom. Na me mesum nyame a. Wo de no. Me so me de no. Into that doesn't mean say me know we're the same team because of some I can't cope with you.
Not the player, the team.
The team
as a whole. This is what they do for the players.
So if the team as a whole, this is what they do for the players. God knows your heart. Your God knows your heart, and your God knows that this is the team you are playing with. Into some more your man there, you just keep quiet and watch them do.
For the players.
For the players, some more your players now. You can't just be like say. You are taking yourself out because it's a teamwork. You understand? Right. It's a teamwork. So the moment you take yourself out of the team, that means you don't think as a team player. You understand? So you just allow them. You allow the team to do whatever the team feels is right that they want to do. Then you, as an individual, you work on your spirituality and you talk to your God in private.
All right. Fairly said. Within the next 3, 4, 5 years, you'll be around your 20s, 21, 22, as a footballer. Where do you see yourself? Who say bedu that time no? And you fans say get into 2030. Who says that time now? Born where do you see yourself?
I see myself as a professional player, and I know during that time I'll be playing my best out in Europe.
Do you have any plans of playing for ABR? A club in the Ghana Premier League, if you have the opportunity to play for a club or Ghana Premier League, will be accepted that deal?
Oh yeah, I will accept the deal to play
for every club in the Ghana Premier League.
Yeah, I will accept the deal to play as a footballer because a football player you are playing to the highest level, and for now my team I am in comparing to the Ghana Premier League teams. There is a level, yeah. There is a gap. You understand? Because as of folk now, Kotoko see, they are very high in Ghana Premier League team. They are very high, like a high team. You understand? So looking at the team I'm OCC, and if I should get a deal to play for Kotoko or Has, I'll go in and play for them. But I wish that from there I'll continue overseas.
Your dream club to play for,
Liverpool, Anfield.
You're a Liverpool fan.
You're a Liverpool fan.
You're a Liverpool fan.
You're a Liverpool
That is why I
fan.
want to play for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Aside support issues, you feel say Liverpool a team and they can build you professionally.
Oh yeah.
To elevate your career
Oh
to
yes.
the highest level.
Oh yes.
So you want to play for Liverpool. That
Oh,
is
yes.
what so it means you have a lot of work to do as a footballer.
Oh yes, I
You
do.
are still working hard.
I'm still working hard. Even Vinicius is still working. Lamine Yamal is still working. You understand? Yeah. So as a footballer, there you always have a work to do.
What advice do you give to your colleague footballers?
The advice I give to them is they should be hardworking and they should be submissive and respectful. They should listen more.
Listen to their
coaches and their technical directors and stuff. And they should get a humble spirit and be able to adapt as a team player. That's what I advise them. And I'll advise them to be supportive to their colleagues, but not to wish their colleagues down. But they should always wish the best for their colleagues.
Wish their friends for them to get better.
Because the more you wish the best for your friend, that's the way, like the same way it comes back to you. You understand?
Yeah. Okay. So we are wrapping up with the interview. We're wrapping up into last words. What do you think we should expect from you as a young footballer? Then I was expecting from you, and where do you think we should want to see you be in the next future? And anything you want to tell our viewers as well, anyone watching?
As a young footballer, growing up to become a professional footballer, my training, my submissive, my respect to elders, and how I carry myself on the pitch and out the pitch, you understand? It matters so much. And my spirituality aspect too, I'll build it up. Because in spirituality, we always build up and we always grow in it. You understand? And I know my hard work will surely take me to the top.
You are looking out for an agency to get in contact with you, and then manager.
Oh yes.
And as a manager, do will be that, so that is not really a problem.
That's why I was saying, say, key for one. My friend is my papa. I don't know about me. In my football career, me boot in same, me be a musician, me do me the BBA. In 2 year manager now, but now person manage me. I will take you to my father in K4. You talk to him, then you see how things goes.
All right. Officially, we are picking you as a right back. That is your position.
Yes.
But if the opportunity comes for you to play any other position, you're available.
I'll adapt.
You adapt to the position. Okay, so we would have to end the conversation. I'll call you once again for more interviews. So thank you very much, Manuel, for joining us in our studios.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we are wrapping up on the edition of the Gazio podcast today. You heard from Manuel, a young and upcoming footballer who would want to make it to the highest level in football, a very talented player. And like you heard from him, expectations and what he needs from all of us to support him as a professional or as a footballer to reach the highest level. My name is Francis Jai. This is the GMN Studios. You can subscribe to our channel on YouTube as GMN Sports. On TikTok, we are there as GMN Studios. You leave a comment, and you enjoy all of our content. See you later.